What's up, guys? Welcome back to 20,000 Films Under the Sea. I'm your host, DJ, and tonight, me, Garrick, and Ernell, we're going to be talking about our most anticipated movies of 2025. So, grab a seat, grab your popcorn, get comfy, and we'll see you soon. What is up, everyone? Welcome to 20,000 Films Under the Sea. I'm your host, DJ, and tonight we are joined by two of my favorite people. First, we got Mr. Ocean Shrine himself, Ernell Pearson.
What's happening, dog? Shark Daddy for Press 2028. It is a lovely day. It's Friday, thank goodness. I'm out of fucking work now. So I don't have to worry about work all weekend. But I still have a busy weekend, boys. You got the Driftaway benefit show tomorrow, and then my work is doing an annual Christmas brunch on Sunday morning, and then we're probably taking my mom out for her birthday on Sunday evening.
Pretty stacked weekend.
Yeah,
Whole
dude.
weekend.
Yeah, man, the whole motherfucking weekend. And then Monday might be my chance to actually chill. So we'll see how that goes. I love holiday season, boys. It gets crazy, but like I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
I got free tickets from my work for Zoo Lights, and I'm just like so fucking ecstatic for that.
Hell yeah.
Because like my work owns a building that's like right next to the zoo here. And I guess the workers at the zoo like use our parking lot sometimes. So because the parking lot at the zoo, I'm sure you remember, Garrick, there's never anywhere to fucking park.
There's never anywhere to fucking park.
Never anywhere to fucking park. So they get to park at our building right next door, and in trade they give us free tickets for Zoo Lights each year. And I got hooked up with those, so I'm like real excited about that. I'm excited for Zoo Lights. I'm excited for hot chocolate. I'm excited for Santa stuff, for Christmas decorations, for giving people presents. I'm excited for all of it. I love Christmas time.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too, man. It's starting to get cold here. Like this morning, it was like 30 degrees until like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And now it's like 40s, dropping back down to 30. But it's been pretty cold over here, and I kind of like it. I just don't like it too cold. I like cool. I don't like cold. I like cool. I can wear a hoodie and some shorts, and I'd be okay. You know what I mean?
It's actually crazy. There's that guy on TikTok who's Creole as fuck, right? Like he's well, maybe Cajun, maybe he's Cajun as fuck, but he's always like eating Cajun food, like in his videos and shit.
Is that the one video where he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be eating gumbo," and then fucking
yeah, I saw that one today, and he was saying it was cold down there too, and I was like, "Fuck, does it actually get cold in Louisiana?" Like,
it's
crazy,
more of a recent thing. I mean,
okay.
In the last few years, it's been getting pretty cold here, but it usually doesn't happen until late January or February. So the fact that it's cold now is very much a bad sign. Climate change is real. Please recognize it. And at the same time, we almost got snow last year, so we might snow this year or maybe following into next year. Because it barely ever snows. Like we close schools and like everything if the roads just ice over. Like that's it. Like everything shuts down.
Crazy, dude.
Even if it's like a monochrome of fucking snow, like just an inch. We're like, oh, shut it down. Post office, everything's closed. Everything, all government activities cease in Louisiana when there's just an inch of snow, just a flat inch of snow on the ground.
Man, that's
fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, you guys have to shovel your driveways to go to work.
Yeah, pretty fucking much, dude. Like if you're not Well, and Garrick has it worse than we do because, like,
'Cause
here in
he has
Oregon,
that
like, it
induction
snows.
You guys will
layer.
get snow days at least. We don't do that shit.
Well,
We don't
yeah,
fucking
because you
do
guys are
snow
so
days.
used to it, dude. Like,
Like it's
here,
literally like at most, I have been here a over a day. I've been here like 11 years now, I think it is,
Mhm.
and I have not fucking and I've not seen a single fucking snow day in that entire time.
That's
At
Yeah,
most,
yeah,
it's
dude.
been a 2 hour delay at most, and last year was like one of the fucking like most intense wet like snowy icy winters we've ever fucking had,
yeah.
man.
Like last year, you were talking about like the induction layer, like all that shit, dude. And like you can't breathe outside.
Oh, dude, yeah, the haze and shit. That
Yeah.
literally, it looks like that right now. It's actually so fucking foggy outside right now that if I were somehow responsible for the death of my wife, I would be immediately concerned.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I feel that. I like that's
If you know,
crazy.
you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Well, like that's the thing is like it snows here, DJ, in Oregon and the Pacific Northwest area, generally speaking, uh, probably for like 1 week to 2 weeks max out of the year. And
you
what
guys
happens
don't.
is
You guys don't fucking
it
take off.
snows, and because it rarely ever snows here, the city, Portland, has zero infrastructure for being prepared for snow. So pretty much and they don't like shut down as if there's snow. They just like panic. It's just like
It's
full
like,
city panic.
guys, I need you guys in the office, but just try to make
Uh-huh.
it. Do you
Uh-huh.
guys know how to install a plow to your car, like a snow plow to your
Dude,
car?
it's
A
fucking
wedge.
crazy, man. Like
Plowing the snow here is such a fucking big deal in the wintertime that like lawn care companies that would normally not be doing lawn care in a wintry, snowy environment,
Mhm.
Mhm.
all literally they just winterize all of their fleet of trucks for the lawn care with snow plows, and then they like accept contracts to go clear out like old folks' homes and stuff and like clear all their like it's like a legit independent business in the winter to just keep fucking snow off sidewalks.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. I couldn't imagine, dude. I couldn't imagine Portland trying to pull that off. Like that would be we would just be so fucked if it snowed here the way that it snows in Utah, dude. Like, cause like we like the snow when it does snow, it just like it's snowy for like the first day for 24 hours. After that, it's like 2 weeks of just solid sheet of ice because nobody knows how to fucking take care of it. It's like if we
Yeah,
got
that's the
Utah
worst
levels
part
of
about it for you
snow.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that, man.
that's
Fuck
not-
that.
there's
Dude,
no
there's
bueno.
fucking like literally even just since it got cold, like there's fucking snow at my work every morning when I get there. Literally every fucking morning there's snow on the ground because I work at just a higher elevation that I live.
Yeah, that's wow.
Every morning, like at this point in the year, I will like they will either be just straight up frozen at my work, or there will be snow from now until like fucking May.
Jesus.
Fucking bonkers, dude. Bonkers,
Well,
dude.
joining us, the man trapped by snow, my peppermint prince. It is Garrick Bartholomew. Yeah.
I like the Christmas moniker. I really enjoyed that one.
Peppermint
Mhm,
prince. Yeah,
mhm.
see, I was gonna ask you before. I was like, you like peppermint? And
I don't know. You know what? I don't. It's one of those ones that I could take or leave as a flavor.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually,
well, cause like, yeah, no, I feel that too. It's like I feel like peppermint is like a novelty during Christmas time. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like one of those things. Like
Oh yeah, it's cool
I know it's available year round, but like I only ever want it
during
at
Christmas.
like this, for like the 6 to 8 weeks.
You know, I'm thinking about it. Like, I've never seen someone like have peppermint like just outside of the holiday season.
Literally, the only time I can think I've even seen peppermint outside of the holiday season is literally like some fucking office candy
Yeah,
bowl
they have
that
like
has
a bowl,
like,
but
yeah,
like,
that's fucking.
but like,
and
no
why
one
would you
has
have?
it.
And usually it's not the peppermints; it's like lifesavers or some shit.
Yeah, like or
like the
but
mints.
I've never seen someone with like a candy cane. You know, peppermint candy cane, like just out in
Yeah,
like
I
July.
know. No, it's
Like,
not a normal thing to just have
you know what I
outside
mean?
of the season, dude. Like, yeah.
Like, but But if you did see like, how would you guys react to that? Like, if you did see someone?
Well, my immediate reaction would be like, how fucking old is that, right?
Yeah, like is that new? Did you buy the pack fresh? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, is that
buy that? Like, dude, the thing is Christmas in July is very fucking much a thing.
Really?
Dude, there's very much a thing. It is I swear to God, look it up. Christmas in July is a thing. There are definitely like rural areas of our country that celebrate Christmas in July. And so I bet you there's some diabolical motherfucker in June that just stocks up. He's like, every 6 months I get my fix. I order in June and eat them all summer, like get into the winter. Christmas rolls around, I stock up again.
How greedy! Like, that is gluttonous that you have to celebrate Christmas twice in 1 year. I mean,
that is actually, when you put it into that perspective, that is actually kind of fucking insane. Two Christmases is kind of fucking insane.
You have no shame. Like, is this like you? Do you think you deserve 2 Christmases? Because over here we only have Christmas in December, because this is 20,000 Films Under the Sea, your choice for all the nerdy pop news, reviews, and discussions you want each and every week. If you like that, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on a podcast and video service near you. But if you emptied your pockets for the latest grace and entertainment, that's cool with us. You can watch us record this show live right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow, just like Esco Boo Boo and Lion Room is in the chat right now.
Hey, let's go.
If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming. And we would love for you to give that to us to help keep the lights on and cameras rolling. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, hitting subscribe, or by leaving a review on our podcast channel by searching 20,000 Films Under the Sea, and we'll be there waiting for you. Garrick.
What were you?
Well, I just dawned on me, like, after you, is Lion Rum who I think it is?
It should be.
That depends. Like, that's a good question.
Like,
who is it? Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
Guess
who is it? It's Ryan, right?
Yeah,
Ryan
it should be.
Ryan, yeah, that's Ryan.
Big earlobe guy.
I wanted him to hear me say, who is that?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I think I've heard that before.
I love you, Ryan. I love you, dude.
Hi, Ryan. Love you.
Continue on, DJ.
Yeah, Garrick. We have some director's commentary as I fix your frame for a second. We check out our latest episode of
ruins frames.
Fuck you.
Mm.
Fuck you. And you purposely sit on the other side just to fuck with me.
This guy.
Anyway, please check out our latest episode of the Shipwreck Show, where we talk about the things that we did before it was cool, and don't mind the really weird thumbnail that Ernell just so happened to make.
Nah, it's perfect.
It doesn't even make sense.
It's perfect, dude. It's so perfect.
No, it makes no sense at all.
It's so perfect, dude. Especially after finally starting Dawn to Dawn today. I was like, that's
so happy you started that shit.
I need to start it, dude. No spoilers. I need to start it.
No, I'm not gonna say anything about the show. It's just I've now finished up with Arcane. I am all caught up on Cobra Kai. The only other show that I need to like burn through now is the new Dune show. And I watched the first episode. I think I'm gonna have to be in a headspace for it because I was just not locked fucking for it.
Dude, so today I was worried it was gonna be that kind of show. I haven't started it yet myself because of that reason. I'm like, I don't know, like I had that feeling. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to watch this just yet.
Well,
even though it's out now.
My other thing too is I didn't realize that on Monday this week I had watched the new episode of Law and Order SVU because I keep up with that show.
Yes, of course you do.
And so I guess today I was like, well, I got nothing to fucking watch for my lunch. Let's check out this new hit anime that everyone's talking about
Yeah.
and ranting and raving about. And I fired it up, and it was so fucking wild.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
apparently the
so
first episode's
fucking good.
wild, but like it tones down, but also like ramps up in a weird way. Not in terms of like intensity, but in like weird shit happening.
The
That's,
dialogue
I mean, that's the whole
stays
premise of
as
the show.
weird. The
Yeah,
dialogue stays as fucking weird though, completely throughout. Like
yeah,
that tone and that energy in the dialogue is literally that is the show, the tone of the show.
For sure. For sure. I'm not surprised by that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
Okay. Well,
for our folks at home, please check out our latest episode of Death Ratio, where all five of us, me, Ernell, Garrick, Xander, and Devin, we all collectively came together as GK to do the Game Awards voting. So if you guys want to check that out, see what we voted for GK, please check out that episode. That's now on YouTube
yes,
and your
sir.
podcast
Yes,
platforms of
sir.
choice. Quick reminder that our official website is live. That is goodkraken.com. GOODKRAKEN.com. So you can check us out, get some nice merch like this splash damage hoodie that I'm wearing right now. And also some merch for our other shows, 20,000 Films Under the Sea and Death Ratio and Shipwreck Show. Or just want a GK logo hat. That's also we also have that too. Also, there we have a link to our podcast network. So if you wanted to check out our other podcasts, you can do that as well.
It's a one-stop shop for your
one-stop shop for everything. You know, I was gonna talk to you guys about we have a Blue Sky account. So if you guys at home, you guys don't know if you're on Blue Sky, you can follow us. I was gonna tell you guys, I was gonna bring it up. We should make a in Blue Sky you can make a starter pack. So we should make a starter pack.
Oh,
I was just waiting. I was waiting to see if all of us would end up hopping on there.
I think we're all on here now. Yeah,
I think all of us
now.
but Genesaw are in, which is okay. Like Genesaw's super part time, so like I'll probably make us a starter pack for it. I'll just make it easy for people to follow us as we, climb the rankings.
Yeah,
so
we're
we'll see.
Good Kraken pods .bsky.social. So if you want to check us out there on Blue Sky, and then we'll eventually have a starter pack so you can find it on that Good Kraken page, and you can follow all of us on Blue Sky. If you're like us and you don't like Twitter no more, you hate Elon, Blue Sky is the way to go. Also, big reminder. This is very important. If you're listening in your car and you're zoning out, this is important. Prepare for December 12th. December 12th, that is Thursday. Okay, December 12th, December 1-2. We are reacting to the Game Awards. Do it annually. We got Blazers on top of gaming tees. We're there to live react to all the incredible things and announcements during the Game Awards. Most of us has taken off work for it. We're going to be fucking going crazy. So
going ham, if you will.
One of my favorite days. One of my favorite days
our Oscars.
of the year.
It is our Oscars for us.
Legit. I treated it with the same reverence. Honestly.
Yeah, hopefully one day we get to do the red carpet. We just fucking interview fucking people, like fucking.
I actually looked at fucking ticket prices for that event this year.
Really? Mm-hmm. How much was it?
Oh yeah. Honestly, like $400, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
I was just like, that's for cost of entry. That's not fucking terrible.
Nope.
For an event like that. So if it stays around the same next year, I'll fucking.
GK might pull up.
Trigger on it.
It'd be our Met Gala, dude. We will just fucking pull up looking snazzy.
There you go, dog. There you go.
I'll get a suit.
Yeah, no, I already have a suit, dude. I'm ready. I'm going.
Oh yeah, we know you're suited and ready to go, baby boy.
Are you gonna rock a good Kraken suit, like big orange and like blue accents?
As much as I would like to, thick boy suits are not easy to come by. So I probably will not. I'll do my usual formal attire.
Someone's gotta take one for the team and do a good Kraken suit.
I think Devin could rock that. Devin could
Devin
rock a
would rock
GK
a
suit,
Kraken
dude.
suit. Would he wear a beanie too?
Yeah,
Would he wear his beanie too?
I'm not wearing.
He'd do
I'm
his
not
little
wearing
beanie.
an orange suit. There's no fucking way.
I look he
Yeah,
would.
not
I
with
would
your
rock
hair,
an orange
dog,
suit.
no.
I look he would. I look he would.
No. I think you can pull it off, DJ. Not me.
DJ could
Actually,
pull it off.
I think, yeah. I think any of you guys
Like,
could.
if it's
but
like-
I,
if it's
I
like,
don't fucking doing it.
If it's like a satin or like some type of like a velvet like orange, maybe I'll cook something. Also, reminder that we'll be taking the last 2 weeks of the year off. That is from December 23rd to January 5th, and we'll be back on January 6th, reclaiming that day for ourselves. But
We'll
yeah,
get custom GK ties.
yeah. Ooh, will we?
Yeah, that's
Are
what-
we a bow tie or a
We sh-
regular tie like company?
We're regular. I feel like we're
I think
regular
we're regular
ties.
tie.
Regular
We're
tie,
regular
regular
tie,
snazzy
yeah.
tie. Yeah,
Regular,
Uh-huh.
regular skinny tie bunch.
yeah.
Oh man, with some Carl the Kraken cufflinks. Oh my
Dude.
fucking god, dude, that shit would go
What about a
off
bolo
so
tie?
goddamn hard.
I would allow it for you. I'd allow
Bolo
it for you,
tie.
DJ.
I'm about to say, if it was done well, I would look like I was playing for the wrong team if I wore a
Yeah,
bolo
no,
tie.
I'd look like the University of Texas's at Austin's coach, like football coach, is fucking in orange and the bolo.
Yeah,
tie.
see, that's the
Cowboy
vibe
hat.
I'm trying to avoid.
A GKDR
Totally
tie,
fair.
that'd be sick. But yeah, well, Arnell, what do we have going on next, brother?
Oh my good sir DJ, we have the final episode. No.
No,
The
that's not that.
season finale. No. That's not it.
Countdown.
It's not that either.
called. That's not that either. Yeah, no. It's called the final cut.
The final cut. Shing.
There we go.
We're such
That's it.
nerds.
That's the one. I know. I fucking hate us, dude.
Welcome
So dumb.
to the final cut. This is our headlining segment where we cover priority topics. You know, we talk reviews for shows and movies, or we have a big topic we want to discuss with you guys. Just as we said in pre-roll, this topic for today is our most anticipated movies of 2025. Arnell has a list of movies that are set to release next year. And we're going to go around. Ernell's going to list them off, and we're going to tell you guys and discuss whether we would want to see this movie or not next year. Yeah.
Well, DJ, my good sir, I have a comprehensive list of some big bangers that are popping off next year in relatively chronological order. So we can make this a little bit easier for us.
Relatively.
Yeah, I mean, like it is in chronological order, but there is some stuff that's like, hey, we don't have dates for this like exactly yet because
that makes sense.
Yeah.
We know it's coming on 2025, but not when in 2025.
Right.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
we do have some movies that are not as well known, and then some that are well known. We have some that are not as well known, but they have a director who's tied to it that is well known. So it's a lot of potentially anticipatory stuff because of names that are attached to it, not just the franchise here. So to start out, we have a movie called In the Gray, which is the next Guy Ritchie movie coming out, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill. That will be taking place in it. And they are a three-piece gang of badasses determined to rescue billions that were stolen from them. That's kind of the only synopsis that they have. But Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill are always dope. Always dope. You put those two actors in any movie. Like,
Have they done a movie together before?
They did. Oh, actually,
I don't think so.
I don't think those two have.
I was about to say that's not a pair I've seen. I don't think I've seen them like on a bill together.
I don't think they have. I know each have worked with Guy Ritchie on separate
Independently,
things.
right? Yeah.
So that will be fun to see them kind of like being able to play off each other. It'll be a good time.
I like Guy Ritchie. He's like hit or miss for me though. It's like as a director, not because of like his story choices. It's always his fucking camera work stuff.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, he's
I
definitely
feel
an
like
acquired taste.
I feel like he's one of those directors that you don't tend to have middling feelings about. You either love him or hate him. I feel like I'm
I
in the minority, being in the middle, but
Hmm.
I enjoyed the Covenant, that movie that got released.
God
I really
damn, that
enjoyed
movie's
that
good.
movie's really good, and also starring Jake Gyllenhaal, right? Same?
No,
No, no,
that's
no,
Leo and Tom Hardy in that one.
no, 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 no.
The
It was
Covenant.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I know the military one. The military
yes,
one. Yes.
yes,
And yes, that is Jake
That
Gyllenhaal,
was Jake
okay,
Gyllenhaal.
yeah,
and
yeah,
that
okay.
movie's fucking rad. That
That
movie's
movie's rad,
super
yeah.
sick.
I was
So
gonna
Um,
say, because it's different, because there's the Covenant, and then
and
there's Guy
Covenant.
Ritchie's The
the
Covenant.
Covenant,
Yeah,
But
right.
the Guy Ritchie's is in that's part of the fucking title. That's
yeah.
like a thing he does sometimes.
Also, I was thinking Revenant. It was my issue.
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking, yeah.
So
With
you
When I said
went like
Leo and Tom Hardy.
off over there, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what my brain was telling me. Well, with that said, we can move on to the next one here. The hit movie Wolfman that we've been seeing trailers for, starring Julia Garner and Christopher Abbott, but more importantly, is being directed by one Leif Whannell, who was the director behind the 2020 hit The Invisible Man.
I've
So the
not
new
seen anything
version
of
of
this movie.
Oh man. So Wolfman was a trailer that I think we just recently got in the last like maybe one or two movies that we had to go see for review. And it's like a dad and like him and his like wife and daughter get into like a car accident, and I think he gets like bit in the process of like being knocked out from this car accident. And so they're trying to like run away from their dad, who's now turning into a werewolf, which is
Huh.
fucking dope. Garrick
That's
and I,
crazy.
being wild werewolf fans, um, I'm sure have been waiting for a good werewolf movie for a very, very long
I
time.
just don't fucking want it to suck, dude. There's
Mhm.
so much it could be so fucking cool, but it could go so wrong so fast.
I have so much faith though, because The Invisible Man from 2020 was phenomenal. That movie
I
is really
admittedly
good.
forgot to fucking watch that movie. I remember seeing the trailer because that's the one about like the stalker X or whatever that becomes yeah, right. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like I remember I was just like, oh, that's a fucking really sick premise. I just forgot to watch it. It's just for me, the design of the Wolfman himself will be very important.
Yes, and I'm hoping that they touch on it well. I mean, even just kind of like what they showed and like teaser stuff, I was like, ooh, it could be really really cool looking, or it's gonna look fucking dumb. And so that's the bumper part of it. But I know I'm excited for that bad boy. That's gonna be a
Oh
good
yeah, we'll
time.
be watching that one.
And then let's see here on we're moving into February now. There's a couple of like lower tier movies in January, like Better Man. Like I don't know any of the actors on that one, and then Companion. That's going to be Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid. But very
I like
little
Jack
is known
Quaid.
about those movies. Love Jack Quaid. Love Jack Quaid.
Hmm.
But then we move into February here, and on wonderful Devin's birthday, aka Valentine's Day, we are getting hit with Captain America: Brave New World, being directed by Julius Ona, and obviously the stars of Anthony Mackie, Tim Blake Nelson, and Harrison Ford, plus many others, are going to be in this bad boy. Captain America. I mean, like we got very little Marvel this year, realistically speaking. I'm excited.
Kind of nice.
I'm
I
excited for
am
this.
really excited just because I'm fucking stoked for like Anthony Mackie to have his own like superhero film, like legitimately.
Mhm.
And for like and I'm actually really excited to see like an established like Sam Wilson as you know, Captain America, and like his own take on the character. But I also know they've done a fuck ton of reshoots, and that always scares me a little.
Yeah, it's worrisome. It's worrisome. DJ, what about you? How you feeling about this one?
I honestly I want to see it just because like I've seen the trailer so many times going to see other movies that like that movie couldn't come soon. Dude, the amount of trailers I saw, I was like, this movie's not coming out this year. Like like there's so much like
True.
marketing for this, and I'm like, I've seen the same trailer like 8 times this year, or in the past few months, and I just want to see it. I mean, it's very interesting. It looks like a very darker tone, more solemn tone for Marvel, pretty serious,
Mm.
and
Mhm.
I want to see how that dynamic, and that switch of tone helps like Anthony Mackie as Falcon or as Captain America now. I want to see
Right.
how this movie sets that up for him, and hopefully it does it well.
I'm really interested to see this transition for Thunderbolt Ross, now being Harrison Ford. I'm also interested to see how they play out this Red Hulk stuff.
Yeah, I have so many questions about that just in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot to be worried about, but also, I'm always happy about a Marvel movie. That's cool.
Giancarlo Esposito as well in the
That's
movie.
right, baby. Yeah, goddamn, he was good and everything.
But I'm just happy he shows up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I
Even
wonder
if he's just there for
what
like a
character
little
he's
bit.
actually
Yeah,
gonna be.
like whatever just like as long as he's there, I'm good.
What's that, DJ?
I wonder what character he is. I mean, we speculated and we had like a good idea of who he is, but I wanted to find out for sure like who this guy is. He's just Giancarlo always plays like the bad guy, like this fucking. He's like insane, but like also like calm, cool, and collected, and just like
I love it.
absolutely
I love it every time,
intimidating.
dude.
I thought didn't we get confirmation on who he was already?
I thought we did, but I thought it wasn't like
he was
fully
I
confirmed.
thought he's Sidewinder.
No, that was very very early information when the trailer first dropped. They have since then confirmed him as a different character. He's not Sidewinder.
Oh,
Yeah. Interesting.
shows you what I know.
Although I am hearing through the rumor mill that Sidewinder is in this movie. It's just not him. So I suppose we'll see.
Okay, interesting.
Again, just
the rumor mill,
tinfoil hat stuff. You know, yeah.
Right.
Rumor mill stuff. Yeah. Can't just go see the movie, guys. Go see the movie. Next up here on the same day, actually, good old Valentine's Day, we have Paddington in Peru.
Oh, we have to choose one.
I'm gonna be going to see a Paddington movie. Like,
I mean, like,
I will be going to go see a Paddington.
Double feature.
You want to do a double review?
You want to do a double feature? Like it's our Barbie Oppenheimer, dude. I think it's Paddington New World. I don't know, dude. Fucking
Paddington World.
Paddington.
Padding America New World. I don't know.
Padding America, dude. That's crazy.
No. Padding America New Peru. That's what it is.
With that said, this movie follows Paddington going into the depths of the Amazonian rainforest after a mysterious force propels him there.
That's so sick.
Crazy, dude.
Mysterious
Dude, I love the Paddington movies, and Paddington 2 specifically is unreal how good that movie is. Like,
the mysterious force will be marmalade sandwiches.
Yep, it will be. Absolutely will be, dude. Next, we move into March, where our first showing here is March 7th. Ryan Coogler is directing a movie called Sinners, which is starring Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Jack O'Connell, and Wunmi Masaku, with a wonderful spot from Delroy Lindo. This is a movie that you guys might have seen the trailers of, where it's like this sort of horror-esque movie where Michael B. Jordan and like Delroy Lindo are like fighting off like farm people from attacking them. And he's got this like barrel shot, like AA-12 shotgun that he's just lighting people up with. It's fucking crazy looking,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Watch this trailer.
I have not seen this trailer.
This trailer looks fucking crazy. Here's the deal though. It's like super like nondescript. Like it is very much just like Michael B. Jordan looking
like this movie
ripped
could be
as
anything.
fuck. It to me, it speaks of Michael B. Jordan killing racist white people. Which is like,
is Haley Steinfeld one of those racist white people? Because
I don't know, dude. I have no clue.
That'd be really, really funny.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's wild, man. Watch the trailer. The trailer looks
Yeah, hell of an
fucking
interesting.
dope,
What's this
dude.
movie called again? What's this one called again?
Sinners.
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 Yes.
That's okay.
I saw the trailer for that during our last movie, and I was like, "Yo, that looks fucking dope, dude." Also, Michael B. Jordan, always a snack, always a snack. So, like,
I mean,
that's
I'm
okay.
always down for a Ryan Coogler movie. Like Ryan Coogler, I don't think
Ryan
misses.
Coogler. I don't think he does either. To be honest with you, I think he comes out with at minimum a hit. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
minimum.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan is in it. He's playing a dual role in this film.
Oh,
Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's exciting, dude. That's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to see his chops. Nextly, on March 14th, we have a movie called Black Bag that is starring Kate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, and many, many more. And there's not really a lot of major plot details about this movie, but it is supposed to be a like spy drama. And cool.
That makes sense with that sort of name.
That's fine. Michael Fassbender, always good.
Mhm.
Chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? Nextly, March 21st, we have Disney's Snow White, the live action Snow White movie, starring Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot, and Andrew Burnap. I saw someone earlier the other I think it was yesterday or today that posted the trailer or the poster that they released for this movie, and they said, "Why does Gal Gadot look like she can't act in the poster?"
That dude, because she can't. Fuck,
She
I
can't, bro.
genuinely I have a dislike for Gal Gadot. One, because she's a
Same.
She's very. She was
Zionist.
good as Wonder Woman because that fucking role was a very stiff character, and she's a very stiff actor. And it showed in every other role she's ever done. But the thing about this is like the fucking seven dwarves look awful.
Atrocious.
They look
dude.
terrible.
So bad.
Like, and I'm serious. This is Peter Dinklage's fault. Like, single-handedly, his fucking fault. Like, why did you let one man speak for an entire community of people? Like, nobody volunteered him as spokesman either. He just decided he was quite literally king of the little people.
And did it, dude.
And started spouting off some random shit. And, like, it actually cost people jobs. And now we have horrible CGI dwarves. When people with actual dwarfism, I'm sure would have loved to have the role. Because
loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I remember fucking with Jesus Christ, what was that movie called? Way back when. The Wizard of Oz, the original Wizard of Oz, dude, was like actually like super duper progressive. They hired like legit like 150 like little people for that film. And Peter Dinklage was like, that was racist. And we're like, what?
Bro.
No! Get out of here, man! Don't listen to that guy. Like, please stop making yeah. We don't need to put CGI people in where actual people literally exist. That's ridiculous.
Don't, man. Yeah. Sure don't. Yeah, it's a bummer. But on the plus side, the next movie on the same day, March 21st, we have a movie called Alto Nights, which is starring Robert De Niro playing a dual role where two separate crime family leaders inevitably collide as the power-hungry crime bosses fight for dominance in mid-20th century New York. Robert De Niro's.
You got me.
Two Robert De Niro's in Italian American mob.
You said Robert De Niro in 20th century New York. I was like, sick. All right, so that's gonna win an Oscar next year, right?
Fucking amazing, dude. Also has Cosmo Jarvis, Deborah Messing, and Catherine Narducci, excuse me. Yeah, that movie's gonna fucking hit, dude. I'm so excited for that. But a movie I'm not excited for. On April 4th, we have the Minecraft movie.
Oh God.
Starring Jason Momoa, Jennifer Coolidge, Jack Black, Danielle Brooks, excuse me, Emma Myers, Matt Berry, and Sebastian Eugene Hansen. It's a live action Minecraft movie.
You know we can't skip it though, right?
What was that?
You know we can't skip it though, right?
Of course. Yeah. Because
this is me telling honestly, I'm not really telling you guys, Devin. We can't skip it. You know that, right?
Sure
Okay,
can't,
good.
dude. Unfortunately,
You gotta
man.
go.
Fortunately,
We know.
these,
We
might
know
not
you
even
don't want
be.
to see
He
it.
might not even be available that week anyway.
I mean, yeah, actually, maybe. Why
watch
not?
him.
Why
Watch him
not?
be like conveniently like
Yeah,
unavailable on
conveniently, like
the
he has to go out of the country or some shit, dude. Like, what has
He
to
might be, yeah. So, well, he might have slimed his way out of it. So I
yeah,
suppose we'll see.
again.
What a bummer, man. But speaking of, well, actually, just a dope fucking movie, dude. Mickey 17 drops on
Oh,
April
Mickey
18th.
17.
This is the new
17.
movie coming from Bong Joon-ho.
Oh yeah. Oh
Starring Robert
yeah.
Pattinson, Naomi Aki, Tony Collette, Mark Ruffalo, and Steven Yeun.
Holy shit.
Uh,
Jesus Christ, that's a
fucking
cast.
Christ, this
Dude,
movie
I've totally
looks
forgot
good.
this movie was
The
fucking
fuck
still
is it
coming out,
about?
dude.
Science
Robert
fiction
Pattinson
black comedy.
stars as a disposable employee, one whose body is regenerated with previous memories intact every time he dies, and he's on a mission to colonize a distant world. So pretty much, he's a clone that is being
Whoa.
sent to colonize a planet
So
by himself,
so
and
he's
every
the
time he dies,
17th version of himself. Just like
yep,
Cade 6.
every time he
So he's
dies, they
Mickey
make a new
17.
one, they send him off, and so on and so forth. So we got
The director of
multiple.
Parasite.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that guy
God
always
damn,
hits.
what a movie.
I swear. That guy hits.
Yeah, he cooks.
For
Cooks
real,
every
dude.
goddamn time, dog. Yeah, man. Bong Joon-ho can't fucking fail. I think this movie might be my most anticipated for the first half of the year next year, because I am so fucking smitten with Bong Joon-ho's work from Parasite, and the entire cast for this movie is impeccable. There's no way those movies not going to be dank, right?
Yeah.
No way it's not. So yeah, I'm super excited for that one. And then we move to May. We're on May 5th. We have Thunderbolts finally coming out here. That is being directed by one Jake Schreier, starring the folks I'm sure you guys at home have heard are booked up for Thunderbolts. But for those of you that don't, it's David Harbour, Hannah John Carmen, Julia Louise Dreyfus, Sebastian Stan, Wyatt Russell, Olga Kurilenko, and Harrison Ford, and Florence Pugh.
I am so fucking excited for this movie.
I'm like weirdly excited for this movie, right?
I was literally going to say I don't even have like a super rational explanation as to why I'm excited for this movie, but it just feels right. Like like when that trailer came out, I was just like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know why. I just have a feeling I'm really gonna enjoy it.
I think that last trailer sold me, because that last trailer is actually really good. As far as like being a good selling point for this movie. It looks as dark as I needed it to be for this to like make sense. It doesn't seem like they're going too heavy on the comedy, which is where I want them to be with this movie. So I for sure am excited for it too. DJ, where are you sitting on Thunderbolts? I haven't heard you talk a lot about this movie, so
I mean, it's like a take it or leave it for me. I'm not that interested in these characters, to be fair. So I don't know. I'm tentative. I don't.
I'm so fucking. Oh yeah, dude. I'm so honestly. I'm just stoked to see this entry.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still see it, because
we fucking know. Because like we know. Like the second that fucking trailer's like, I'm Bob. I'm like, the fuck you are, Bob. We know. Right. And I'm just really excited. And honestly, I'm kind of stoked to see Sebastian Stan in like the leader role. Because like he's going to be like the leader of the Thunderbolts. Oh, I mean, obviously, like the Thunderbolts are obviously named after Thunderbolt Ross, but like he is like the de facto. You're in charge of. I'm in charge of you. You're in charge of them. Sort of scenario, and for like the Thunderbolts group, and I'm really excited to see how that worked out, because I think in the original Thunderbolts, Baron Zemo was the leader.
Yes, he was.
And we know what happened to him.
So
we do. Unfortunately, rest in peace, that king. Goddamn. Well, and then next up here in the later section of May, we have the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. That's going to be directed by Dean Fleischer Camp, starring Maya Kealoha, Sydney Elizabeth Agudong, Billy Magnuson, Tia Carrere, Hannah Waddingham, Chris Sanders, and Courtney B. Vance with Zach Galifianakis. Fucking so weird he's in this.
Yeah.
Is Zach Galifianakis going to be Pleakley?
You know, I have a gut feeling. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be Pleakley, which works for me because I think his voice.
I can oddly see it
Because I think he'll more so be a voice for that character,
for a CGI character, right? Because I'm like cautiously excited for this one.
Dude, me too. Because I saw the teaser trailer that they put out for this. I think it was last week, and the more I see Stitch, the better I feel about it. Because he looks the way I need him to look. So I don't know. I'm excited for it.
I'm still not sold. I hate this live actionification of animated shit.
Sure.
I don't like this trend. Like, just like the How to Train Your Dragon movie. Like, why? Nobody asked for this. Same thing with these. I don't understand.
The studio asks for it, and that's the goddamn problem, DJ.
But
the studio asks.
Like, why? How do they? Because you have to go through so many checks to even get a script greenlit, right? So I wonder how many hands this got passed on before, like, or who suggested, oh, let's make this live action, and the fucking whoever the executive is like, oh yeah, that's gonna rake in so much freaking money. Like, we've seen it time and again. It just doesn't. It doesn't hit the same as the animated stuff does. I mean, maybe
the problem is, and I agree with your sentiment completely, but the problem is everybody still puts their ass in the seat to see if it is or isn't going to hit the same for themselves, and that's all that they care about. Like, the end, it doesn't matter if it ends up flopping critically if it fucking made $350 million in its open weekend. Like, they don't give a. And Disney always seems to make money. They always seem to make profit on their shit. At least, and I will defend the How to Train Your Dragon at least because only because the original creator was smart enough to be like, okay, DreamWorks Studios asking for this. The least you could do is let me make my own fucking film live action.
But isn't most of it actually just 1-to-1?
It's not going. It is the original creator. He did How to Train Your Dragon, and he said it is going to be very close, but it will not be 1-to-1.
Which we will be getting into here in a second too. So because that is also fielded for next year. But before then,
forgot about that actually.
On the same day, actually, and this might have to be our double feature. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Oh shit! I totally forgot, dude.
Yes, that's right, baby. Tom Cruise is back with Haley Atwell, Simon Pegg, Vanessa Kirby, Ving Rhames, Palm Clemente, and Asai Morales for the very final Mission Impossible movie.
I totally forgot the other one was a part 1.
Yep, it sure was, baby. And I'm telling you, boys, in the trailer, he ends it. Tom Cruise ends it with the infamous Mission Impossible line, except he says it, "I just need you to trust me one more time." And every time I've heard it, I've been like, fucking let's go.
It's actually, I saw that trailer and I was just like, yeah, because I told you guys when we reviewed Dead Reckoning, I have never seen a Mission Impossible movie. Like, that was my first Mission Impossible movie. So I'm absolutely gonna go see this next one.
Yeah. It's just
that shit was crazy.
Oh, remember I spoiled the movie during our review episode.
You sure did.
Or no, I saved it. I saved
on
it.
accident.
On accident, but I saved it. I didn't say
You did.
Yeah,
I like you were. I remember because we were so into
in the
reviewing
conversation,
that
like
movie.
we just brushed
Yeah,
it off
it just
until I was like, oh fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was able to, thankfully, I was able to cut it out, and I gave you a future Ernell save,
Yeah.
in the middle of that episode. So that ended up
So we
working
have
out
to
in
see
the
it now to
recording,
see if
so.
I spoil it again. So.
Yep, absolutely, yeah. But something that he might be able to spoil anyways is later that week we get Karate Kid Legends,
Oh.
which is, yes, that's right, Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and Josh Jackson, all in the same Karate Kid
What
movie.
the fuck is the plot of this movie even going to be?
Cannot fucking believe they're pulling it off, dude. I have no fucking
I'm gonna
clue.
go.
No fucking clue. But this is a day one drop for me, boys.
It is for me too, dude. I will die on this hill. I'll die on this hill. The fucking Jaden Smith Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie is gas.
Dude.
The fact that Jackie Chan's back, like, why the fuck is he? Why is he in America? Or where are they gonna be at, dude? Where the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna connect this. Dude.
Legends.
Crazy.
I mean, it could be, dude. Is Jaden Smith gonna be back? Is he coming back for that?
I mean, maybe
He's
not on the casting.
I just need to see how this plays out. Like, just curiosity alone will give me.
Like, who are they gonna get, dude? Reed Shannon? I don't know, dude. Who else? Who else could be the grown-up Karate Kid from the Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith Karate Kid?
We do have one Ben Wong, who's casted for it, along with Ming Na Wen. And I believe that those two are probably, well, Ming Na Wen's actually older, but Ben Wong, I think, is going to end up being like the Karate Kid of this movie. And who knows? Maybe it's all three of them teaching him.
Yeah, maybe. And I don't know, dude. It could just all culminate in a big tournament, like international tournament, like worldwide karate tournament.
It could be.
No, Ming Na Wen will be the villain. I bet you. I fucking bet. I'm calling it now. She's gonna be the villain. She's gonna be like the. She's gonna be like the hard ass, like this super hard ass, like villain, sensei. Because she played a fucking super hard ass bounty hunter in in Mandalorian. I could easily see her doing it, like doubling down for a Karate Kid villain.
Yeah, for sure.
She looks the part. I mean, she looks the bill. Like, because I feel like she plays a villain more than she plays a protagonist.
Bro, she's got the fucking. She just has like it's like her presence and her attitude is very commanding when she acts. So I think it makes her a very strong role.
It is so hot. Anyways, next movie, June 6th, we have the very first John Wick spin-off movie, Ballerina drops, starring Ana de Armas, Keanu Reeves, Ian McShane, the last showing of Lance Reddick, Norman Reedus, Angelica Houston, Gabrielle Byrne, and Catalina Sandino Moreno. Gabrielle Byrne being in this, that's fucking rad. Dude, I love
Norman Reedus be a villain. Calling it
everything. John Wick, fucking just sign me the fuck up, dude.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here for this.
Oh yeah, me too. This will be a day one.
Did anyone watch the
Continental?
The Continental?
I watched half of it. I didn't end up finishing it.
I heard it was mid.
It was kind of a letdown. It wasn't so much potential, so wasted in the name of motherfucker's just not. I'm sorry, he's just not Ian McShane. He didn't convince me that he was what's his character's name?
Winston.
Winston. Yeah. I didn't believe he was the same Winston. I didn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I got about halfway through and I was like, this is not hitting the way I need John Wick content to be hitting. But I have all the trust in the world that this is going to be it.
Yeah,
I think that.
I think Ballerina is actually going to be legitimately so fucking good.
Yep, feels good, man. Feels good. We always love more John Wick. And then June 13th, we have a new Pixar movie called Elio. who is our stars, America Ferrera, Jonas Kabrib, Jamila Jamil, and Brad Garrett. This movie is about an 11-year-old boy named Elio who is inadvertently beamed up into space and is mistaken to be an ambassador for Earth on another planet.
That's so cool.
I like. Here's the thing. Like,
this is your relatable story that you're gonna abandon niche cultural stories for, Disney? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's
no
it's
more
weird.
stories like Turning Red. No more stories like Luca, and instead we're gonna
No.
get some fucking kid in space. Are you shitting me right now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the
on the other
confirmation of
hand,
aliens existing, maybe it might be the time.
on the other hand, though, I do kind of like that premise.
I'm gonna need to see it because, like, I'm a little upset with like Disney's like willingness to pander to a certain subset of people for fucking films.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, like, to me, it feels like it's going to hit like their last few Pixar movies are going to hit in terms of them not marketing it, which they've done for the past like few movies. They just like haven't really marketed it. And it's weird that they keep doing that. And even with like this, I mean, I didn't even know that this movie Elio was coming out until like 3 weeks ago. I think it was. Fucking weird. It's so weird how they're handling the marketing now. But a movie that's sort of marketing itself, June 13th, same day, we have the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie coming out, starring Mason Thames, Nico Parker, Gerard Butler, and Ruth Codd. I mean, do we even have to say anything about what this is? It's How to Train Your Dragon.
I'll be there.
I will be there too, my friend.
Day one, man.
I'm sure we will pick this well before we will be picking Elio for review. So, I mean, it looks they got Gerard Butler, dude. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
They got him in there. And that's fine for me. That's fine for me. That's like half my happiness right there for that movie.
His costume, it was just so fucking weird to see Stoic so much less square.
Yeah.
I was just like, whoa, he's not as broad. That's a little odd to see.
It's funny because like Gerard Butler has been infamously broad, but for whatever reason, he's just not as broad in this as he used to be.
That's because Stoic was literally built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then the other half of my happiness actually lands 1 week later with 28 years later.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
Directed once again by Danny Boyle, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, Ralph Fiennes, and Jack O'Connell. Oh, son, this movie is going to be fucking dope.
It really sucks that the first one is off of every streaming service ever.
Yeah,
watch that
you can't find it anywhere. You
cannot fucking find 28 days later unless you
own
28 days later.
Dude. That's actually insane.
Crazy, dude. But yeah, this movie is going to fucking rock. I have all of it. I mean, like they have all the people, the right people involved in this movie. It's gonna be good, right? Like it has to be.
It has to be good.
Yeah.
Like, dude, look. Fuck you guys. If anybody wants to get semantic with me, this is a zombie film. Let's not split hairs. We all know it's rabies. Goddamn it! It's a zombie film, but this is like. This was the guys. I remember seeing this shit, and this was the movie that was just like, oh my god, it's so much fucking scarier when they run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like this was the movie. I was like, this is so much fucking worse than a regular zombie apocalypse, dude. I love both. I love 28 Days Later. I love 28 Months Later. I fucking cannot wait to see 28 years later.
Okay, what if they troll us next year? It's like 28 weeks because they forgot.
Well, so they did 28 days. They did 28 weeks. What if they did 28 months? They were like, nah, we're just kidding, right? They just fit 28 months in there. Or they put like 28 decades.
Oh yeah, weeks. What did I say? I think I said 28 months.
Yeah.
I think I said 28 months. It's 20.
Okay.
The second one is 28 weeks, but
yes, yeah. Weirdly enough,
months.
they skipped
they
the months.
skipped the months. They're like, 28 months is like, I don't know, like 2 years. And
I think it feels a little pedantic, honestly.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
I kind of agree.
Let's just make the jump to 28 years, and we're like,
yeah. Like it's just like it'll make it make sense, right?
Let's just actually wait a really long time, and we'll make it make sense, right?
Don't you want to see what it looks like, though? Don't you want to see what 28 years later looks? I do.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna pay money for that. Absolutely.
What if they actually waited 28 years after the first movie and then they released?
They didn't. Unfortunately, they did not.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, that would have been fucking.
There have been sequels like that.
There have. I mean, like there's a few movies of recent that they actually waited the time, like, and that feels dope as fuck every time they do it. But for this one, I think they were just getting antsy. It was getting a high time for them to come out with another 28. But on the other hand, a movie that I will not be probably spending money on, Megan 2.0.
Oh god,
I didn't go see the first one, man. I can't fucking believe
it. It is. So
do we have to franchise everything? Do we have to franchise everything?
For everyone at home, Megan is the one with like the little robot doll that comes to life and starts like killing people and shit. It is produced by James Wan, who typically is just on the fucking money with his horror content. He has horror figured out. Megan was not it. It was not it.
I get that this has like some satirical undertones, but they don't play.
It is campy as fuck, but it was like the level of campy that was teetering comedy, and it wasn't intending to do that. And that was like the problem I had with it. Like if you're gonna be campy, there's a level of camp you can have before it's like is this even like I feel like I'm just straight up watching a horror com now, like that. Like it's just there's only so much you can do,
and there's a place for horror coms, right? But like I don't want to be going to see like an actual horror film and then suddenly expect it and then get a horror comedy, right? Very different experiences.
Well, because when you're expecting horror comedy, let me rephrase. When you're expecting a horror movie and it's actually a horror com, you're not like, one, you're not locked in for that. Two, when it's not intentional, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Like they have to be intending to be a horror com, right?
Yeah. It's like the difference between like wanting to go see Wrong Turn 2 and accidentally walking into Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Wildly different experiences.
Yeah. Ain't that right? But speaking of a different experience, we have the movie F1 coming out on June 27th, directed by Joseph Kosinski, starring Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, Javier Bardem, Carrie Condon, Tobias Menzies, and Shea Wiggum. That's right, this is a F1 racing story. I mean, you don't even really need to follow much more than that. But
their trailer's interesting. You guys seen it, right? Like it's just
I have seen it. Yes. Well, with that said, Brad Pitt is a former racer who is persuaded to come out of retirement to mentor a new driving prodigy. That's dope.
Pretty dope. I mean, with the success of Gran Turismo that we saw, I'm actually really excited for this one. I like the trailer. I like the direct. Like they just showed them racing. And they just had like a fucking soundtrack or whatever. Javier Bardem as like I think he's like the team owner. I think that's a really cool.
I think so. Yeah. God, fucking Javier Bardem is so fucking good.
I'll pretty much see him in anything, actually.
Happily, with a smile on my fucking face. Dude. Like
I'm so fucking upset that you reminded me of Gran Turismo existed.
Why are you so good at that? Did you just fucking nail that Javier, dude? That's great. That was good, man. You fucking killed that. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, July 2nd. Jurassic World Rebirth.
What the fuck? How many
Wait, we're getting it.
world
What the
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
man?
third?
I
Check this
thought we
out.
were done with these.
Check this out. Check this out. Directed again, Gareth Edwards. Starring Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali,
Wha-
Jonathan
Whoa.
Bailey,
Whoa.
No,
Rupert
No.
Friend,
no,
and Manuel Garcia
No.
Rolfo.
no,
So,
no.
so-
Why the fuck do we have to just keep shoving Marvel stars into other fucking blockbuster franchises?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
So,
You guys have
Mahershala-
literally blown up one of my
Uh-huh.
fucking favorite franchises.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is literally dog shit now. It's
Yep.
fucking dog shit. I
Mhm.
hate that they're doing this.
So Mahershala
Oh my god.
just is like, all right, fuck Blade. We'll just do Jurassic World.
Oh my god. This
Fucking
upsets
pretty
me
much, dude.
so fucking much. I didn't even know this shit existed. This
Mhm.
really, really, really bums me the fuck out, guys.
Now,
I
if
didn't
it-
even. I have seen every fucking Jurassic Park movie except the most recent one.
Yeah.
With me and my cousin always go see and watch these movies together. We both the fucking Dominion was so fucking bad that we decided we would never see another one of these fucking trash fires again.
Yeah. Well, so here's the deal, though. On the plus side, Gareth Edwards is okay. He's kind of 50-50. But it is being executive produced by Steven Spielberg. So
Okay.
there is like the smallest sliver of a chance that this movie
Why is Steven
actually
If
ends up
that
Spielberg
being
trailer
so interested?
doesn't make me rock fucking hard by the time it's over,
Right,
I'm
right.
not going into the theater.
Sure. That makes sense. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Ruining my Jurassic franchise, you fucks.
And then July 11th, we have James Gunn's Superman coming out, starring David Corn
Already
Sweat,
there.
Rachel Brosnan, Nathan Fillion, Isabella Merced, Eddie Gathegi, that's a fucking name, Anthony Carrigan, and Nicholas Holt. And it is supposed to be a story of a young Clark Kent Superman. We don't really know a whole lot more than that right now, but it is James Gunn's version of Superman, so I suppose we will see.
I'm eager to try this one out. Having just started Creature Commandos, which is like the basically everything from this point on is officially canon. So now where the DCU's at is like Creature Commandos is like the official reset of the canon. Anything mentioned in that show is canon. They've already mentioned the Suicide Squad, so Suicide Squad's canon, and I think Peacemaker is the other thing that's like for sure canon right now.
Yeah.
But like Creature Commandos has been fucking fantastic, like super like I loved the first two episodes. So honestly, I do really trust James Gunn at this point.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know. I've got feelings, but on it, all of it is like unfounded. Like as far as any doubts that I have, it's literally just because it's Superman, and my heart still goes to Henry Cavill. So I'm trying to be very delicate with that.
That's fair.
So, yeah, I suppose we'll see. With that said, the remainder of this year is kind of crazy loosey goosey. So I'm gonna kind of fire these off as we go. We can stop and pause and talk about a couple of them as we kind of move along here. So, July 18th, the Smurfs movie. That's gonna be yeah, the Smurfs movie.
Jesus.
That's gonna be now
Called The Smurfs.
the Smurfs movie.
So it's a reboot of the reboot.
I guess so.
Of
I guess
the
so.
reboot.
Starring Rihanna, Nick Offerman, Natasha Lyonne, Dan Levy, Nick Kroll, James Corden, Octavia Spencer, Hannah Waddingham, Kurt Russell, and John Goodman.
Fuck, Nick Offerman's gonna be Papa Smurf, and that's how they're gonna get me, you bastards.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers, right? God damn
If
it.
you make Nick Offerman Papa Smurf, I will fucking go see that film.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It might be good,
Nick,
dude. It might
fucking dollars to donuts. Nick Kroll is Gargamel.
I put money on that too. Yeah, that's a good run. Nextly, Fantastic Four, July 25th. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Evan Moss-Bachrach, and Joseph Quinn. We know all about our excitement for this movie. It's Fantastic Four. It's Marvel.
Sold. Just need a trailer.
Give us a fucking trailer so we can just be fucking hype about this. August, officially kind of loosey goosey here. The Bad Guys 2. That is the animated film, The Bad Guys.
Yeah, animated.
Yeah, that's Sam Rockwell, Mark Maron, Craig Robinson, and Anthony Ramos.
I got really well. The first one got reviewed very, very well.
Surprisingly so. The Naked Gun is getting a remake, I guess you could say. That is Liam Neeson, Paul Walter Hauser, Kevin Durand, Pamela Anderson.
What?
Pamela Anderson, Danny Houston, and Cody Rhodes are starring in this.
No fucking way.
And it is brought to you by the director of the Lonely Island content, Akiva Schaffer. Will be directing this movie.
What the fuck is this lineup, dude? What the heck?
This movie might fucking slap, dude. Like, if Liam Neeson is the guy, I'm seeing this day one.
Period. Oh my god! It's not a fucking remake. It's a fucking sequel. He actually plays Frank Devlin Jr. He plays Leslie Nielsen's son. Oh my fucking god!
Heck?
This movie's gonna be so. Naked Gun is fucking hilarious.
It's so funny, dude. It's so fucking funny. That movie's gonna fucking hit. Dude.
That shit is classic slapstick. It's so fucking good. It's up there with Airplane for me.
Wow.
That's an exciting one for us. Nextly, untitled Paul Thomas Anderson movie. The reason that it's being listed here is because it's Paul Thomas Anderson. And he's known for Boogie Nights, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know that. But it is starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, Wood Harris, Alana Haim, and Chase Infinity. So, like, the cast is, like, pretty fucking good in that movie, whatever the fuck it ends up being. So, we will see on that one, too. A movie called Animal Friends is coming out, starring Ryan Reynolds, Aubrey Plaza, Jason Momoa, Vince Vaughn, Dan Levy, and Addison Rae. No idea what that's going to be, but
I like that cast. I could do without Jason Momoa. Everything else is pretty good.
It sounds like it's going to be an animated movie. Is kind of what they're looking at, just based on the director. Dan Levy, though. The director being Peter Atencio. It could be, but we'll see, I suppose. I don't imagine Jason Momoa is a very good voice actor, but that's just me. Let's see here. Yeah, we could probably
that'd be hard. That'd be hard to see.
September 26th, we get Saw 11.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those are still going.
Yo, dude, I watched that last one and this one. I was like, can't fucking believe they're still doing this. Let's see.
Did you watch Jigsaw?
I did.
With fucking Chris Rock.
And weirdly enough, I kind of liked it.
It was pretty good. I was just like, all right. I was just like, wasn't expecting to enjoy this one as much. I was just like, Saw spinoff's gonna suck. Saw spinoff, surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm. Then we have October 3rd, a biopic called Michael for, you know it, MJ himself, Michael Jackson, starring Jafar Jackson, Nia Long, Coleman Domingo, Laura Harrier, and Lorenz Tate. That will be coming out in October. And then the following week in October, we have Tron Ares, starring Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Karen Monahan, Evan Peters, Gillian Anderson, Jodie Turner-Smith, Arturo Castro, Hassan Minaj, and Jeff Bridges returning. Ooh, Tron. Wow. Tron's a... Dude, Tron got a lot of fucking flack when it came out. I fucking love those movies.
There's been a resurgence. I mean, there's so many people who actually enjoy that newer age Tron. There's people who...
Tron Legacy was really fucking good.
Yeah,
dude, people shat on it for a minute though. Really? You remember that? Yeah, dude.
I loved Tron Legacy. Yeah, but dude, I feel like it's one of those things. But like, people, I feel like it got a little overhyped in some circles. So,
yeah.
Like, I feel like because I really liked both Tron Legacy and Ready Player One, and everybody like, and I feel like there was a large crowd that spoke out openly against both of those films
They
for
sure
one
did.
reason or another.
I sure did. I like those movies, though. I like them. October 17th, excuse me. The Black Phone 2 comes out, starring Ethan Hawke, Mason Thames, Madeleine McGraw, Jeremy Davies, and Miguel Mora. If you have not seen Black Phone 1, you absolutely should. That movie
Haven't
is
actually.
fucking cool. It's cool as fuck. It takes a wild turn in the final act where you find out that the movie's like got some paranormal stuff to it that you like at first they don't really kind of like show that or indicate that. It's some crazy shit, dude. The movie's fun though. It's a fun movie, and Ethan Hawke makes a
I do love me some Ethan Hawke.
surprisingly good villain in this movie. He's really good. I'm glad that he's taken on that villain role more frequently these days. And then October 24th, Mortal Kombat 2. We do have the casting of Hiroyuki Sanada returning with Louis Tan, Jessica McNamee, Carl Urban, Tadanobu Masano, and Macabre.
Carl Urban is fucking he's Johnny.
Yep, he sure is.
I'm just looking around. And who asked? Who asked for this?
Dude, you can't, DJ. You can't be surprised that they're doing it though, right?
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Like,
look. They made Annihilation, okay? Like,
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
This isn't shocking at all.
It is better than Annihilation. It is
better than Annihilation.
Like,
I didn't need the literal flower power armor. Like, that was unnecessary as fuck. I will die on that hill. Like, honestly, I'm still gonna. Aside from the forced original character, I actually really liked that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Same here, actually. I was pretty okay.
And so I will probably watch this one. I wonder if this one it will get a theatrical release or not.
Oh, that's right, because the last one came with streaming services, didn't it?
Yeah.
For HBO. That's right. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, though, in November, we have a movie known as Now You See Me 3.
They're coming out. Third one?
They're doing a third one. And yes, it is starring. Films? It is starring, once again, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Morgan Freeman, Justice Smith, Dominic Sessa, Ariana Greenblatt, and Rosamund Pike. Oh, fuck me. That's going to be so good, dude. I have such a weird sweet spot for the Now You See Me movies. They're so stupid.
I've only seen the first one. I do remember liking it, though.
They're fun. They're fun, man. I can't get enough. Especially Dave Franco in those movies. He does a really, really good job in those. I'm fucking impressed, man. Let's see here. Wicked Part 2 drops on November 21st of next year. It is the follow-up to the currently being touted Wicked film. Let's see. Zootopia 2 comes November 26th. And then, actually, I'm pretty excited for that movie.
I forgot we were getting that Zootopia one, actually.
I really
enjoyed
Zootopia.
Me too. I really enjoyed Zootopia. Mm-hmm. And we obviously, I just don't think any of us here have any stake in Wicked, which is why we immediately skipped over it.
I do want to see it, though, because I'm hearing people say that
I've heard good things, too. I don't know. It's not for me. It's just like, I don't necessarily overly care for just the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not really crazy about that world either. But I mean, I am a sucker for movies with a good message, and that's pretty much what I'm hearing about this one. So I'm cool
fair.
with it.
That's true. I've heard it is a very positive message of a film.
December, starting out with something not very positive. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That's
honestly
happening.
I heard the first one was pretty good.
I actually didn't hate it. The first movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn it.
I actually watched it and I was just like, this is exactly what it needed to be for the audience it was made for.
Yeah, okay, all right. Fair enough. December 19th, Avatar, Fire and Ash. We're going
Oh
to the
fuck.
Fire Kingdom, boys. We're
Yeah.
going to the Fire Kingdom next, dog. I wonder what that's going to look like, right? Because we have like the original Navi were like Native American-esque, right?
Yeah.
And then the Water Kingdom was like Polynesians, right? What
Mhm.
is the Fire Kingdom going to look like? What culture are they going to? Is it going to be African? Are they going to do African? Like, because
Maybe.
Ooh, I could see an African or an Asian culture being picked up,
Yeah.
depending on which
yeah.
route you picked.
Mm-hmm. They could do either or, man.
Just
I'm excited.
Americans, and they fucking just have skyscrapers and
I
shit.
don't know.
Like, just,
Despite like the plot for these being, look, I'm sorry, we know exactly what they are. Like they're non. There's something about them. They're fucking spectacles. That's what they are.
Mhm.
They're just
Mhm.
spectacles, and I enjoy the spectacle of them, of the what those films are. I haven't even watched the second one since it got released, like
Mhm.
in onto streaming. I only saw it in theaters. I remember seeing the first one in theaters literally 10 fucking times. Like I saw that shit so many times in theaters back in the day. I was obsessed with Avatar. But I don't know. Like I will 100% go see this one. There's
Yeah,
just something about
absolutely.
him I can't. It's just like I don't know. I just watched them with fucking glazed over eyes, just like
Dude,
mhm.
we went and
because
saw
like that's the
this.
only way you can enjoy it because like the plot's nonsense. But if you
Oh,
just
no,
fucking
of course.
if you just sit there and just watch literally the best fucking CGI ever made, and like honestly, it is the best fucking
Period.
CGI.
Period.
Period. Like
Yeah.
nobody has fucking made better CGI than
Dog. Like
Avatar.
I never see movies in 3D, and this and the last one, like the Wind of the Water, whatever the fuck it was,
Way of Water, right? Yeah,
Way of the Water, yeah, Way of the Water. Went and saw that in 3D and loved every second of it. It
yeah,
was
lived up.
fucking cool, man. It
Mhm.
was really cool experience. Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun time. And then lastly, last two here, SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. That's coming December 19th. And then to be decided, they have not released an official date for this yet, but they do have a soft window of 2025. Dirty Dancing 2.
Oh.
Like
My
just a
mom is
sequel.
screaming. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be a sequel that is paying homage to the late Patrick Swayze, not by recasting his character, but by incorporating him into the story somehow. Don't know how. Don't like the way that sounds. And then very lastly, we have a
Interesting.
movie, Nicolas Cage movie coming out. Again, soft date 2025, called The Surfer.
Hmm.
Chronicles the story of a father, Nicolas Cage, who returns to his hometown beach with his son, where they clash with a group of locals who now claim the beach as their territory.
Dude,
Yikes.
God
it's
damn.
so fucking dumb. To honestly, Ernell, when
Uh-huh.
you said the name, I knew
You knew. You
everything
knew.
I needed to know.
Yeah.
I was
Uh-huh.
just like, I'm gonna see this movie. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolutely.
Did
But
you
I'm also the motherfucker that's like openly and willingly of my own volition rewatches Raising Arizona.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
Did you see the last movie he did where he was like the like spy like ex spy grandpa or whatever protecting like the little girl in like
no,
in
I
Hawaii
haven't
or some
seen. I
shit?
have not seen that one yet. I
That's just
haven't seen
fucking
that one,
crazy, dude.
and I haven't seen Pig yet. I haven't seen those two.
Dude, Pig is so good, dude. Pig is so good. Anyways, that's all of our movies, our big blockbusters coming out for next year. That is not including independent films that have been talked about or rumored or anything like that. That is just strictly big blockbusters. Did you guys have anything that you've been waiting on that was not mentioned on this list? I'm pretty sure we covered most everything.
Yeah, I think we did.
No, yeah,
Went
I don't
pretty
really
thorough.
have a ton. I wasn't sure. I'm not really sure what to anticipate over the next few years of film, just because the actors and writers strike really kind of. I know that fucked up
Yeah,
everybody's shit for
yeah,
like the
yeah.
foreseeable future. So I kind of forgot what movies are and aren't releasing for like the next like 2 to 3 years, and I'm just gonna be pleasantly surprised when something I remember getting announced 3 years ago is suddenly coming out, and I'll be like, oh cool, I can go see that now.
Yeah. No, it is what it is, man. That's okay. Yeah, I'm honestly I'm just really pumped for Mickey 17 as my sort of like first half of the year hoorah. That's what I'm like, fuck yeah, that movie's gonna rock. Everything else I'm kind of taking out as a case by case basis. So that's cool with me, man. Cool with me.
Dude, I'm honestly like low key like because I did not know about the Naked Gun thing. That actually I'm actually kind of fucking stoked for that shit.
Dude, Liam fucking Neeson. The niece.
Dude,
The niece himself, dude.
Because you fucking know that the entire goddamn movie is just gonna be him basically doing the tricks is for kids bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being a fucking goober, dude.
Yeah.
And like
It's gonna fucking be amazing.
Liam Neeson being a
fact that
goober.
He basically, because his health hasn't been great, that's why he hasn't done many more movies, right?
Right.
So the fact that he suited up for this, I think, means a lot. Like that has to mean something, that he's able to suit up for this.
I'm so stoked, dude. It's gonna be so much fun. DJ, I think that's it for us, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully you're suited up and booted up, because this has been 20,000 Films Under the Sea, your choice for all the nerdy pop media news, reviews, and discussions you wanted each and every week. If you like what you heard, you can head on over to our Discord channel, where you can submit questions and topics to this show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video service near you. But if you've emptied your pockets for Lace and Grace and entertainment, that's cool with us. You can watch us record this show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, hitting subscribe, or by leaving a review on our podcast channel by searching 20,000 Films Under the Sea, and we'll be there waiting for you. But until next time, achoo!